Hello, my name is Nate Bundy. I am the greenhouse coordinator and the compost manager here at Greenacres, and right now we're in the greenhouse. And in here we grow around 20,000 plants a year. We grow everything from annual and perennial ornamentals for our landscape, as well as vegetable starts for our farm. We even grow some indoor vegetables, things like tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, leafy greens that you'll see in our farm store during the off season. Everything starts from seed in this greenhouse. It spends its whole life in here until it reaches its final destination, either in our landscape or up in our garden. And growing in a greenhouse can actually be kind of tricky. When you think about it, we have a large population of plants in here in a tight confined space. And I think anytime you have a bunch of the same species in a tight confined space, you really need to start worrying about things like pests or diseases. So one of the things that we try to do is not rely on pesticides. Most growers would probably just preventatively spray pesticides targeted at those pests before they even see them. What we want to try to do is mimic nature and how things function outside. So for a lot of those common greenhouse pests, things like thrips, whiteflies, aphids, we try to bring in predators or beneficial insects that would deal with those out in nature and sort of create a check and balance for those in the greenhouse. We bring in about 8 different species in here of beneficial insect. Everything from predatory mites to parasitic wasps to nematodes. This is one right here in front of me. These sachets house predatory mites, and those predatory mites leave these sachets, seek out thrips, which will damage the flower, reducing the aesthetic quality of things like these celosia, and create not as a valuable product. And so by relying on those, we don't have to spray as much, and when we do spray, oftentimes it's very not nasty chemicals, things that are OMRI approved or organic, and it's usually a one-time use in a very dire situation. Another good way of ensuring that a disease or pathogen doesn't take over in a confined space like this is just ensuring that your plants are healthy. I think we can all attest to the fact that if we're healthier, it's less likely that we're going to get sick. So with these plants, we amend their potting mix with things like mycorrhizal fungi and beneficial bacteria. And the mycorrhizal fungi help plants uptake nutrients and water and just make their lives easier overall. The beneficial bacteria create a more diverse ecosystem inside this pot and inside this potting mix, and they will act as a competitor for a lot of those same resources that those pathogens or diseases would need to take hold in these pots. And then if we get those healthy roots, that leads to gorgeous looking flowers and bountiful yields. So managing our greenhouse here this way takes a lot of time and specialized knowledge, but we really believe in it, and I think the results speak for themselves, and we hope to see you here at Greenacres soon.